North Carolina. I consider it to be my birthplace. I was accepted, rejected, chewed up, and spit out.
Okay, I'm in North Carolina on a solo journey to Asheville to find every gay thing that Asheville has to offer. The best way to travel solo is with a friend.
I know. It's not a solo journey if you're with someone else. But I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to spend time with my good friend Vivian. Our first stop is Pani, a James Beard award-winning Indian food restaurant.
I wish that I could dispel the myth that it's crunchy here, but it is very crunchy. How do I define crunchy? Drug rug sweater, white dreadlocks, Grateful Dead, yeah.
Meet Riley. He doesn't know it, or at least he'll never admit it, but he's a local legend in Asheville.
I have mixed feelings about Asheville. Yeah, I do. I've lived here for almost a decade and almost my entire adult life. It's not these spaces. It's not the cat cafe or the cute bar or whatever. It's truly the people.
I adore Riley. He represents the real Asheville.
So we woke up this morning frozen, and we are about to head to Beer City CrossFit. Oh, and would you like to meet my camera person? Hello, I am the camera person. I will be doing all the filming and working behind the scenes for Lara on this amazing journey.
As a trans femme, it's important for me to gauge the political temperature in each location I visit. I find CrossFit gyms to be a good mix of muscle-bound liberals and moderate conservatives who can safely represent the vibe you'll experience while drinking a PBR at the local bar. After a quick stop at Ultra Coffee Bar in the Arts District, we're off to the Indigenous Market in downtown Asheville.
This says Cherokee Nation, Salagi, and Anyali is like nation, but it's also the seventh direction, so east, west, south, north, up, down, in the center of.
Racism t-shirt. And now we're off to Firestorm Books.
So Firestorm is a 14-year-old worker cooperative bookstore that almost 15-year-old cooperative bookstore that's run by a queer and trans collective here in Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah, so Asheville's definitely a city that has attracted like a really large number of queer and trans people to call it home. And we're also visited, I think, disproportionately by a lot of people on vacation who identify as LGBTQ.
I feel like people's experience when it happens all the time at Firestorm, people walk in and they're like, oh my God, like, I've never had anything like this or seen anything like this anywhere near me. And I think that Asheville as a whole, you can find yourself having a lot of those moments. But then like under the surface, like Asheville is plagued by all of the same problems that exist everywhere.
Yeah, so I think we're the non-drinking variety of queer, so I think the answers are gonna not include like bars and live music. You'll have to ask somebody else for that. But Asheville is a great city for people that wanna get out into the woods. There's also a lot of great museums and tours of Asheville. We like to recommend the Hood Huggers tour, which is a great way to learn about the history and present Black Asheville community.
We don't know anything about the music scene.
Yeah, no, that's Riley's gonna have to cover that.
Scene.
queer kids who grew up in rural areas flock here because they know that this is the place that they can find people like them.
We're heading to the Lazy Diamond where Riley DJs and bartends during the week. Riley recommended the Appalachian Fernet shot, which melted our faces off. As I recovered from this glorious drink, Riley snuck out to get some sleep. Now we're at the mercy of Chrissy, who seems to know everyone in the city.
No, I grew up real traditional Southern Baptist. I went to snake handling ceremonies, copperheads. We would pray to Jesus and speak in tongues and hold these venomous snakes, and because of the power of Jesus, they wouldn't bite us, but there were so many hospitalizations from that.
So we are walking to Shakey's. Just kidding, we're driving because it's too cold and because we have people wearing crop tops. I could honestly stay here at Shakey's for the rest of the night. The usual bro culture that you might expect at a bar doesn't seem to exist here. Dare I say, I feel a sense of unity here? Or maybe that's just the Fernet speaking. I'm sadly pulled away from my pizza as we're whisked away to different world.
I met somebody at a protest that was like, hey, you seem cool, come to this show at Static Age. And when I did, I just felt so welcome. I've met lifelong friends now and people that I would do anything for.
All right, we're filled with mezcal, beer. We're filled with every alcohol we could find. Now we're going to an arcade bar. So the problem with bar hopping and filming is that you get drunk. But we're going to get not hot dogs, French fries now at the Westville pub. I can't say this is my proudest moment, or maybe it is. Who needs a liver anyway?
Welcome to Westville Pub. We're here right now.
You know what they say, oppressed hard, play hard. Am I right? But seriously, if Asheville has taught me anything, it's that no matter what this world could throw at us, we can get through it with community.